don't want to scare anyone. The girl who survived that night at Camp Blood, but Friday the 14th, some sort of demented creature watching, thirsty for young blood.
What's going on, everybody? Friday the 14th here for you for another video. This time it's a little bit different. The homie Chad, WrestleManiac 1130, he just put out a video, what is today? The other day. I'll put a link for it down in the description box of his top 15 Scream Factory collector's editions. So I thought I'd piggyback off of that and do my own top 15 countdown of my favorite Scream Factory releases. So, yeah. Good idea for a video, more content, all that good stuff. But got some similarities to his countdown, but also got some differences in it too, but that's what makes these things great. So, get me something to drink, get me a Propel, got a Copenhagen in for you, Craigie, so, you know, that's a given. But let's get right into this countdown. Number 15 on my list is going to be Pumpkinhead. Just awesome artwork, tons of special features to it. The movie's awesome. Yeah, awesome creature feature. Really like this one, just Pumpkinhead itself. Only recently watched this probably a couple years ago for the first time, and highly enjoyed it. It's a good Halloween time movie, so yeah, if you've never seen Pumpkinhead, definitely check it out. It's a lot of fun. It's number 15. Number 14 is going to be The Thing. Once again, comes down, just loaded with special features. You know all about it. The movie's fantastic, just a John Carpenter classic. The atmosphere of the movie is great for wintertime. It's great anytime, but just the atmosphere of it makes it perfect for watching it in those December, January, February months. It's amazing release, like I said, with tons of special features, beautiful artwork. I know this was one of those, like Chad said, that got one of those double slips like Child's Play and Return of the Living Dead, but I actually prefer the blue one over, I think, the other ones like black and purple. This artwork to me I like a whole lot better. But just solid ass movie. Really enjoy it. That's number 14. Number 13 on the list, going back to John Carpenter again, and that's They Live. Roddy Piper, John Carpenter. This is one of those early ones that didn't have hardly any special features at all, but still the release of it is pretty amazing that They Live was able to get a Blu-ray release, and that's Scream Factory right there, putting out these horror movies that you wouldn't think would get a Blu-ray release. Well, everything gets a Blu-ray release nowadays, but when this first came out, to get a treatment like this was pretty damn amazing. Got the alternate artwork. Like everybody, I flip mine around. But just a fun movie, cheese fest. This is a hard slip to come by. I don't have the fancy buy sticker on mine, but I think I got this slip from Culture. Back when I first started really delving into these, he hooked me up with quite a few slips. So, you know, number 13 on the list is They Live. Going back to the old Hastings days, I picked this up. I picked quite a few Scream Factories up from Hastings. It was just amazing. Used to have that store. I wish we still had them. But anyways, number 12 on the list, Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2. Oh crap! I didn't pull another one. I totally butchered this one, but I'm not gonna cut this out. Easy to come out of there. There we go. No glare. Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2. A lot of fun in this movie. Bill Moseley, Dennis Hopper. Just a fun movie. Nowhere like the original, but I had more fun with this one than I did the original. Loaded 2-disc with tons of special features on it. Artwork's amazing. I believe this is Joel Robinson. Joel Robinson on the artwork on this one. But yeah, really had a lot of fun with this movie. Watched it for the first time when I picked up the Scream Factory edition, so yeah. Oh, how I miss Hastings. So sad. Number 11, just barely making my top 10, is Tales from the Hood. Love this movie. We love our hood movies. Bones is a great one. Hopefully, Scream Factory down the line will get their hands on Bones, because what they did with Tales from the Hood, they can totally kick ass with Bones on it. Not much of special features, but still, just a fun movie. Love that artwork, the original. But just barely made it out of the top 10. It was back and forth with the next one, but still, it's in the top 15. A lot of fun. The gore's pretty damn good in it, and of course Joel Robinson back with the artwork on that one. Love that slipcover. But yeah, number 11, Tales from the Hood. All right, here we go. Top 10. Number 10. Not the best movie, but it's the first ever Scream Factory Collector's Edition I ever bought. And this is probably, let's see, this came out in what, 89? I was 5 years old. This is probably one of the first horror movies I ever watched too. My grandmother lived a couple houses up from where I grew up, and my uncle, he's about 15 years older than me. Maybe 12, 15 years older than me, I think. I don't know. But I was up at my grandma's staying the night up there, and him and a couple of his buddies rented this movie, and they let me watch it with them, and it scared the crap out of me. But now, watching it now, it's not the greatest movie. It is a Wes Craven movie. The artwork is amazing. The movie, not so much. Got quite a few special features on it. That's the VHS cover that I remember. Because there was a little market down, probably about 2 or 3 miles down the road from my grandma's house that we used to rent movies from all the time. Lane's Market. But yeah, this was always in there, and this is, as far as I can recall, because like I said, I was 5 years old in '89. This is the first horror movie I can remember seeing, and yeah, that's pretty much why it's made it into my top 10, and is my first ever collector's edition I bought. So yeah, number 10 is Shocker. Going back to the old Carpenter well again for number 9, and that's The Fog. Amazing movie, soundtrack's awesome, cast is amazing. What more can be said? Just a Carpenter classic with so many other ones. Of course, I really, that's one of my favorite artworks. And who's this one done by? Justin Osborne did the artwork on this one. Got quite a few special features on this one, so that's a plus, especially for one of the older releases. Because that's what's great. Some of the very first releases, they didn't have that many special features. And like, let's see, like Chad was saying the other night, Brain Scan is not getting a collector's edition, but he said that it's getting loaded with special features on it. That Cyborg gets a collector's edition and hardly has anything, and they couldn't even get Van Damme for anything on it. So some of their decisions kind of goofy, but anyways, back to number 9, The Fog. Yeah, what more can be said about it? Just amazing movie. What was this one? 1980. So just boom, right there in the Jamie Lee Curtis frenzy that was going on at that time. But yeah, number 9, The Fog. Number 8 is going to surprise some people with it being on my list, and that's Species. Just for the sentimental value, me and my best friend growing up, we were, what was this, 1995, we were 11 years old. I'm pretty sure you can assume why we rented this movie quite often. The hot tub scene? But it just a fun movie. Grew up watching this. It's a lot of fun. Natasha Henstring is hot. Has an amazing cast in it. Has Michael Madsen, old Crazy Eye Forrest Whitaker, and everything. So just a lot of fun. That artwork, love that. That's perfect for this movie. And then of course you got the original. And this one, which surprised me because it is loaded with special features. It's got the new 4K scan on it. Tons of commentary. Tons of interviews. I'm not going to go through it all. But I'm pretty sure it won't focus. But if you're a Scream Factory collector, you know what special features it has. But yeah, love this movie. Just a lot of nostalgia to it. And like I said, Natasha Henstring, really nice. What was that, number 8? I forgot. refreshing. Alright, number 7 is a newer release from Scream Factory. That it's one of my favorite remakes of all time. One of my favorite zombie movies. But that's the Dawn of the Dead Collector's Edition. Really love this movie. It's just a lot of fun. Ving Rhames is awesome. This one's loaded with the unrated and theatrical version. Tons of special features. I don't know why I'm showing the back of these. Pretty much everybody that has these knows what it has. God bless. Anyways, the cover art is awesome. It's done by Nate Marsh. And I believe he did the Land of the Dead one as well. So, they released these on the same day. Got that original artwork. But Zack Snyder killed it with this movie. Like I said, it's one of my favorite remakes and one of my favorite zombie movies. So, number 7 is Dawn of the Dead remake. Dun, dun, dun. Number 6, a zombie classic, George Romero's Day of the Dead. Artwork's amazing. It's done by Nathan Thomas Milner. Killed it with the artwork on this one. Quite a few special features. Not quite a few, but a few. Artworks, like I said, great. You got the original. Just, in my opinion, great. Well, not my opinion only, but a lot of people agree that this is just an amazing zombie movie. A lot of fun. A lot of gore. The practical effects are amazing. Tom Savini kills it, literally, in this movie. So, just a lot of fun. And that's number 6, Day of the Dead. Here we go, the top 5. And number 5 is going to be Night of the Demons. Just a cheese fest, so much fun. The practical effects are amazing. Just great. Quite a few special features on this one. I keep saying quite a few, and I don't know why. But it's got some special features on it. That artwork, I think that's Nathan Thomas Milner again. He just did an amazing job with that artwork. And I'm just going to go ahead and show you. You got the original right there. A lot of fun, this movie. Great movie to watch around Halloween time. You get some boobies. Yeah, just your perfect mid-80s. Let's see, what was it? Yeah, or late 80s horror movie. What more can be said? Number 5, you got to have Night of the Demons. It's a must. Now this one is going to surprise pretty much everybody. For it being in my top 15, and especially being in the top 5, but that is Darkman. I only recently watched this, probably a couple months ago, and this movie is so much fun. If you like 89 Batman, you'll love this movie. Sam Raimi, evidently, was in the running to direct the 89 Batman, and Tim Burton got the job, so pretty much said, Sam Raimi said, well, hell, I'm going to make my own Batman movie without Batman in it. The music is right there on cue, with just missing a few keys here and there from being the 89 Batman soundtrack. Just a lot of fun. Like I said, the comparisons are so damn eerie. Good amount of special features on this one. This just leaves me hope. Me and Jordan talk about this all the time. But probably my dream Scream Factory Collector's Edition, even though it's not horror, I would love to see Scream Factory get a hold of it and do it in a 2-pack maybe, or release the original, and it is Batman Returns and the 89 Batman. To me, Batman Returns fits Scream Factory Collector Edition all over it, with how dark it is. Get Joe Robinson on that artwork for it. I would love to see Batman Returns on a collector's edition Scream Factory. But if you're going to do that, you have to do 89 Batman too. And I think 89 Batman can fall into this category too, with Escape from New York, Darkman, Mad Max, Cyborg. If you're going to release Cyborg, do Batman Returns and Batman. Just the artwork alone, I can just see it in my mind. We talk about this all the time. That would definitely be a dream scenario for us, is Batman Returns and Batman to get collector's editions. But I'm getting off subject. Number 4 to me is Darkman. It's probably going to surprise some people, but if you've never seen it, watch it, and then all you'll think about is 89 Batman. But I had a lot of fun with this movie. Can't recommend it enough. Just give it a chance. Number 4. Number 3 on my list, The Burning. Great slasher movie from, where was this from? 1981. A lot of fun. That artwork's amazing. It's done by David Levine. The practical effects in this movie, Tom Savini once again kills it. The raft scene, everybody knows about that, but this movie is fantastic. If you're an 80s slasher fan, this is definitely one everybody loves, and I love that artwork right there. The original Arrow has that steelbook, and their Region B edition has that artwork. But The Burning, if you're like I said, if you're a slasher fan, it's always in your top 10. Cropsey is a badass. I just wish they would have maybe made more of these. But a lot of people say it's a Friday the 13th ripoff, which it's a early 80s camp slasher. Everything's compared to Friday the 13th then, so a lot of fun. Love this movie. Number 3 on my list, The Burning. Number 2 for me is The Howling. Up there, probably I like that. This one edges out American Werewolf in London just barely as my favorite werewolf movie. Just the transformation scenes in this are great. It's not as good as American Werewolf in London, but I like this movie better. Just barely, but The Howling, to me, that artwork is amazing. Nathan Thomas Milner again on the artwork. Ooh, some special features to it. Look at that sticker. Fucking Amazon, I swear. They know how to just... Ooh. Anyways, but great movie. A lot of fun. I'm a sucker for werewolf movies, Bigfoot, anything like that. And of course, it's going to be up there, top of my list. The steelbook is amazing, but I'm staying away from those because if I get one, I'll want all of them. Like those new Halloween steelbooks, those are gorgeous, but I just gotta say no. But yeah, number 2 on my list. Number 1 werewolf movie to me all time, that's The Howling. Number 1 on my list. Now, it says my top 15 Scream Factory releases, and it's not, now all of my other 14 were all collector's editions. This is a collector set, and that is the Halloween set, the 15 disc edition, the big boy. This is my Friday the 13th set, or something that will never, ever, ever leave my collection. Even if I go dirt poor and I have to sell everything I have, I will hold on to this in my Friday the 13th set. Just because these mean so much to me. I got this the day that it came out. I got in trouble with Melissa because it was really pricey, but it was worth it. But you do have 2 collector's editions in here. You got Halloween 2. I believe that's the collector's edition version, and Halloween 3. But just an amazing set. Like I said, the steelbooks are gorgeous. I'd love to get those, but I'm just going to say no because I don't need them. I don't need a double dip on them. And plus, like I said, if I get one, I want them all. And I'm not going to do that. Just can't do it. I can't afford it. But this right here, and like I said, my Friday 13th set sitting right there are my babies. Love these sets. I watched these probably more than anything. Yeah, what more can be said about this set? It's just, if Scream Factory, like everybody says, if they could get their hands on the Nightmare on Elm Street collection, they'd knock it out of the park. Because, I mean, just that you can't beat this set. This is probably, I love Friday the 13th, but this box set is a whole lot better than the Friday the 13th set, in my opinion. They absolutely knocked it out of the park with this collection. This will never leave. It will always stay in my collection. Even if I don't have a collection, it'll be there. So, number 1 to me is the Halloween box set. Love it. That's it. That's my top 15 Scream Factory releases. No, I have some that you may not agree with, some that you may agree with. I don't know. It's my list. Like I said, I'll put that in capital letters. My top 15 Scream Factory releases. If you want to, make a video. Like I jumped on the bandwagon from Chad. He made his video, like I said, the other day. And I thought, well, hell, I'll do one too. Sounds cool. But anyways, thumbs this video up if you liked it. Comment down below if you don't feel like making a video. Let me know down in the comments what's your favorite Scream Factory releases. Also, the little bell that's right over there, hit that little thing for me. It takes like 2 seconds. Just right now. Let's do it together. Ding! Let's hit that little notification bell, because evidently nowadays, if you don't hit that bell, you don't always get notified of when people make videos. So, if you want to, like I said, press that bell. But anyways, I'm done jib-jabbering. That was my list. Comment down below, like the video, hit the notification bell. Until next time, see ya. Long hair with a mouth full of